watching the showman at work. 7 hours into the match. How are we doing, Bobby? Beautiful. You're going to get your hair cut? Oh,
maybe.
No.
Maybe. Think about it.
It's going to look beautiful. So. Ooh. That's a mistake. Had 4 hours sleep. Went and got some breakfast. Watched Simon Flaxman's game. And just thought, no, I need to go and have another nap. So I came back and slept for like another 50 minutes. Yeah, I got Harry Irwin, which is, I don't know him, but I've looked at his Q score and he was a professional for a few years. So it's going to be a tough game. Everyone thinks it's going to be a tough game. Well, this is where I become a professional or not. So if I want to be a professional, I need to beat the old people and be the new one. Yeah, that table was fucking horrible. It's so, like, it must have been literally just recloth. Unbelievably slidey, super reactive, really fast. I got no opportunity to practice on anything like that, anything vaguely like that. So, and you're playing a ex-pro player who's probably been used to playing on that sort of table all the fucking time. Well, even my opening shot after the break, all I had to do was pop a ball over the pocket and then just stun off the cushion and be out, and I had 3 balls over the other pockets. It didn't even reach the cushion. It was an inch away from the cushion. It screwed up the cushion. Barely hit below centre. First shot, like, what the fuck? How's that even possible? The only real opportunities I had, quite a few times, he potted the white. Even he was struggling with it, but he's more used to it than I am. But it felt like it didn't matter how easy the situation was, it would just go wrong. And it demolished my confidence. I thought, you can't even hit through the flipping ball because of what you're going to lose the cue ball. I got nothing that even vaguely representative of that table to be able to practice on. So let's say by some miracle I get through on the loser's side and I somehow get to the last 16 or something. It's not going to happen because I couldn't feel any lower right now. I wouldn't even want to play on those tables. That's like peak playing conditions. You know, the other guys just flipping literally dropping everything in dead weight. That's not enjoyable way to play pool. Why would you want to play like that? That's not an enjoyable flipping game. None of the other tables are like that. They play great. I love it. Obviously, there's something about the way I hit the ball is very susceptible to losing the white on those, because obviously I've trained myself to play on what's available to me. By the time I'm 5-2 down or something, I've had like 8 shots or something, so it's not like I've even had time to acclimatise. Anyway, right, I've got a game against Ben Wright. If they put me on table 8, I'll just fucking walk out because I've had enough. I can't fucking be doing that again. Yeah. Right,
I'm going to have that duck confit. That confit that sounds really nice.
Well, I'm back in the room. It's like 5:40. I've got an hour before my next match. Yeah, I played really well my match against Ben Wright. So I knew I was queuing well. I just kind of couldn't get the grips of that bloody table in the first match. But when I played on a table I was used to, my cue ball was pinpoint, absolutely spot on. I only missed 1 ball, which was a black down the rail. And the only reason I missed that, when I barely missed it, it almost dropped, was because just as I was on my backswing, they called out and announced one of the games, and I was right next to the speaker, and it just scared the shit out of me. Other than that, I didn't miss a ball. I cleared up every time I come to the table. So that first game was just, I was nervous as well, which didn't help, but just flipping, it just destroyed my confidence. The fact that every time I played a shot, it went wrong. It's just a horrible feeling. Anyway, I'm back on at 6:45. Just got moaned at for going to my room and having a break. Well, I'm sharing room was like, oh, you're always lying down. Like, yeah, because of you, I only had 5 hours sleep. You wanted to stay up till 4. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. You've got to try and pace yourself over these days. I could be playing until like 11 o'clock. Once I play this game, the next one's at 9:15. If I win that, I'll be straight on until 10 o'clock again. You know, got to give myself the best chance of being able to play potentially back-to-back matches, and then I'll be back on at 9 in the morning. You know, I really want to get through. If I can get through and qualify, that makes such a difference. It's going to be so tough to try and win any games on the Open. So I need to try and see if I can qualify through on the loser's side somehow by some miracle, and then we've got a bit of a chance to try and rescue something out of this awful weekend. There's 1-1. I won my second game 5-0, going quite well. About 9:30, no, not 9:30, I'm on at 9:15. This is round 4. Yeah, pull it out. One more beer, come on. I just played a guy called Steve Wood, who loses round 3 or something like that, or 4. I lost 5-0. He told me he never played in a pool tournament before. But basically, he just kept like standing around next to me and fuck-assing about while I was trying to play my shots. like being incredibly fucking distracting, and it just put me off like a bunch of times by dicking about, and basically my bottle went to shit. I had to tell him to sit down like fucking 4 times. And he was like, oh, sorry, I've never played in a tournament like this before. I'm like, well, nobody else has stood like next to their fucking opponent while they're playing a shot. Because he played well, fair play to him, you know, he could have beaten me regardless of that shit. Yeah, I just missed a few twitchy shots that I wasn't missing earlier just because I was I'm just so routed. And it's a weird one because, like, after that game and the first game of the cloth, they both peed me off so much that actually I don't even give a shit anymore. I feel nothing about being here now, so I'm not even bothered about being in the top 16. Just happily never put up with that again. You really need like a crossing round here, because even though it's like quite quiet now, there's nowhere to cross, and when it's like rush hour like it was earlier, it's a fucking nightmare. Just had myself a fajita wrap from McDonald's. It's fucking banging. Yeah, so tomorrow's the effectively my last day of the tournament if I don't get all the way through. I kind of made my mind up really. I think if I don't win a game and then tomorrow don't get top 16, I'm going to knock this shite on the head, just go back to being a recreational pool player, play once in the blue moon. I'm not trying to be the professional thing. I would have fucked up the 2-year thing. That was always the goal, 2 years. This is the end of it, so it is what it is. I mean, I've never had any sort of run of the ball or anything against Jake Newcastle, so I'm not expecting that to be any different. I bet it will just be 3 dry breaks and 3 break dishes, job done. But if by some miracle I can play, I'm going to play like it means nothing tomorrow, because I've already accepted I'm going to lose, so I'm just going to go for fucking everything, and we'll see. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, I think probably knock this shit on the head, because the overhead of this YouTube stuff and no effort for no reward is kind of quite a lot. So yeah, all on tomorrow then. So I'm doing his TikTok tour. Just played some pool. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'll have to be up till 12, so yeah, it's been all good. Yeah, gone for another breakfast. Got up at 9:30 for no reason, and I'll be back to bed for an hour. Running a bit late now. It's already 12:30. I'll be gone in a sec. I've got no expectations about this match because I don't expect to even win a frame. Every time I played him, I barely had a shot, so I'm just going to go out there. If I get a chance, take it. If I don't, I won't. Fuck it. I'll change the plan. 12:30 match got bumped because Jake Newcastle still playing in the amateur, and he's all night now, so back on at 2, gonna get McDonald's. Right, 1:30, on again in a minute. Just bought a bunch of drink. Bobby, my person I'm sharing a room with, still asleep somehow. Fuck knows how that's gonna be the case. Yeah, gonna get some footage and then crack on with the match, kick some ass. Well, TV table's looking a bit bare. Ronnie O'Sullivan and Sean Murphy's just sort of kicked off on that. I might sit here and watch that instead, so that'd be fun. Oh, I played Jake, played really rubbish. I was breaking well, but I had a couple of, like, everyone's just seemed to be struggling getting the racks tight today. Got a couple of racks where I smashed the shit out of them and really clean, and they just didn't go anywhere. And one time I got kicked in, so I give away a few games from the break. I had 2 breaking runs though. He played all right. I've had more chances than I thought I would, but I wasn't playing that well. But I had a great chance to go 3-1 up. Like, I just a slight off-angle, tricky cut in the middle pocket, which I would normally think much of. There was a guy on the table next to us. I swear to God, I was getting fucking brain damage watching him. He's just running around the table, like, all over the place. Like, he had like a dead straight shot that was a foot behind the pocket, and the white was on the black spot, and then he had the red over the corner and the black over the corner. And he's like looking round and like down and like looking, lining up his cue, and then wandering around the table. And I waited for him to bloody play his shot for one of his shots for like 2 minutes. All he was doing was rolling the ball in the middle pocket. Then his next shot, he come around the same side, and I was like, oh fuck's sake. So I missed like a couple of like really crucial shots. And I got to the point where he was so distracting. I was getting to the point where I was getting like anxious when I was at the table, that if I was playing a shot that was almost facing towards his table, that even if he wasn't there, he was gonna get in my line of the shot and put me off. I just couldn't keep my eyes off him. Even the balls I was potting, I was finding he was like flipping, just drawing my attention the whole time. Felt like every time I come to the table, he was at the table, and every time I sat down, it was the other guy, which was quite annoying. Anyway, so that's me out of the English pool. I mean, I didn't play very well. Jake played all right. He didn't play as well as I expected him to play. I had a few more chances than I thought, but he still played well enough. I just didn't turn up. I don't see me getting top 16. I needed like a bit of luck with the draws and stuff for this weekend. I couldn't have had a worse draw really. I mean, Jake's like in a semi-final of the amateur, so he got a good chance of winning that. I was always up against him anyway, and I didn't play well. But this is the trouble, see, so if I was actually a professional, I would have overcome that, but I'm not, so I don't deserve to be one. It is what it is. I guess that's kind of like the end of this like journey, really, isn't it? I've given myself 2 years to try and go pro. Not far off, but didn't pull it off. And I don't know if I can go through it again. Well, I'm pretty wasted. I've had quite a few drinks. Playing some 9-ball with Alvin. Come on, Alvin, let's have it. Have it. Breaking one run for the match. Well, no, I'll just jump right off the table. Nice club, this. Kits or something like that. Kits club. Oh no!
He just wants to give me a go.
There you go. That's a horrible shot. I can't even hold my phone. I don't never drink. Oh, what a shot!
He's trying to screw it off. Trying to show off. Doesn't pay off.
I think this might be me going down. Well, I don't know, where's the cue ball going? Oh, no! Oh no! For the match, you missed it. Alright, it's 5-all in the last set of the night. We're playing each set. Next guy, winner of this. Sorry. Oh my god, I'm so wasted. Loser of set buys a drink, and I've had quite a few. I've won quite a few sets. It's the last one of the night. Here we go.
You go lose this black. Sound the great hill. 9-ball's moving. He's not made a ball. He has not made a ball.
Oh, what a guy. Bastard. That's a free goes not really anywhere. He's got to play for it in nowhere. Oh, beautifully held the cue ball there. Not ideal on the 5. He's going to have to go twice across on the 6. And the 8-ball doesn't go really anywhere. Ah, prick. Good shot. Shot! Ooh, he's a bit... Oh, he's going to have to play an 8-9 combo, I think, is he? Or he could, well, I don't know what the fuck he's saying for there. For the match, Hill. Oh, he's playing a carom. Wow. Oh, that was tough. That was real tough. That was tough, man.
Chance. Chance for you. Let's see if you get this. Quite an easy chance for Simon here. I've done all the hard work, left him 2 balls to pot. Let's see if he gets it. That's the 8 ball. And that's the 9 for the win.
No, 6-5 to Chris Bowron versus Simon Fraxman, but I've just put the recording on just so he got snookered himself. Get in. What a shot. Bowron's got 2 shots. So he's choosing to do. Minutes past midnight. It's going on late, this game. Good shot. Straightforward, but you never know. I'm so drunk. Fuck's sake, I haven't even drank that much. I just never drink anymore. I guess that yellow goes past the back. It doesn't look like it does, but I don't know. Oh, that's a little bit of a touchy shot. I should probably go and watch the end of Gary Fibbett and I think it's Clint Vanson or somebody match, but it was a long way away when I'm feeling this drunk. I see a bit versus Farnsworth. I guess this must be Farnsworth's last tournament, whether he's retired or something. Oh, just missed all the applause. Well, there's a picture of his ass. Oh, I'm absolutely levered. I'm going to go and play Simon Flaxman for a little bit while the tables are free, and then go to bed, and go back first thing in the morning. Yeah.
Shame we can play like this in the actual tournament.
No, you come here, man. Good, come here. Good, I swear down, come here. Come here, man. No, trust me, you're worth your price. Oh, stop. Yes, good. Oh, shit. All right, next. Oh, I did it. Yeah, I just want to see if you are right there. All you have to do is just keep some space.
You have to say some Simon.
Nice one, then. Yeah, you too. What time are you guys leaving tomorrow then?
Where's Charlie? Plus 76. Played twice, 276.
Some of the tables run out.
Yeah, 76 and a 6-1.
I think that's game over. Just getting ready to leave now. Snuck out the room. Bobby's still asleep because he was out on the piss last night. sharing again. One last look before we disappear. Matt's playing Dead Virtual. Some brain damage over there. Well, that would have been a good view if I'd have got my camera out in time. That was good.
Right, we'll come up to the thingy.
Oh, the Angel on the North again. Hey. Oh look, there's a swamp. Can't see it. Giant paper aeroplane. There she goes. I suppose this art or some shite, isn't it? I can actually see something this time. That makes it better. Detail. Maybe it's alright. Get some footage of this vehicle fire. Might be the only interesting thing I record all weekend.
To be fair, you saw me on fire yesterday, mate.
He said that out loud. Bloody hell.
Can't park there.
Do you ever get the feeling everything's against you? And I shouldn't have agreed to split rooms. That was a stupid idea. I left my card wallet in my car. It fell out my pocket, and then went to Newcastle without my card wallet. But I did have my other wallet, which had cash in it. And I had a tough draw. They redid the draw. Well, I didn't have Jake Newlove, and then they redid it, so I ended up with him, which was a tough draw. I struggled with a table I got put on my first game as well. I got annoyed by two ridiculous people, and then I'll get back to Simon Flaxman's house and my car won't start. He didn't have a jump lead. I had to get my girlfriend's mum and dad to come and rescue me and start my car, and while I was waiting for them because they were busy, I played it on Simon Flaxman's live stream for a bit, and somewhere between arriving at his house and leaving, I've lost my other wallet. I couldn't make this shit up, honestly. I swear to God, I could jump off a flipping bridge right now. So yeah, not only have I fucked up this weekend, but I've had a real bloody nightmare in every other aspect, so can't say I really enjoyed it. I ain't gonna go pro. It's not gonna happen. And I just had a right shitter of a weekend in every single aspect. So having a little time I went and played 9-ball, but even that was a nightmare because, oh yeah, that was a nightmare as well. I couldn't even pay my half of the 9-ball, but I couldn't get on my online banking because I'm now with a co-op and they took their entire online banking off for like all night on Saturday night. Oh, it's just been a sodding nightmare, like every aspect. I'm not sure what's going to happen going forward. Obviously, it's quite an overhead and playing in these tournaments and trying to film stuff. Like, I've got no match footage because every single time I played a match, everyone else I was with was on at the same time. So there's nobody like film anything, which is fair. I mean, it's fair enough, isn't it? So it is difficult to do that. Going forward then, not sure. I might either jump back on the 9-ball. I just, right now, I can't face doing another year on the IPA and just trying to do that again. I don't know if I could bring myself to do it. Maybe if everyone else has an opinion on it, you can let me know, but I might go back to just playing 9-ball. But even 9-ball's kind of gone a bit tits up, like with a WPA matchroom situation. Matchroom's like locking up their tour, so it'd be harder to get on it. The GB9's folded. That happened this weekend while I was away. So I've got a bit tits up, really. We'll see how we go. But for the moment, I'm ready to eat some food, so I'll see you later.